Um, make sure everything's okay. I'm always cold down here, I swear. Always cold. Make sure that we're good, I think. Go live. Guys for putting up with my BS here as I set up every single morning. I appreciate it. Let's not play anything on Twitch. 337 people that's following on Twitch. Thank you guys for following me over there. I appreciate it. Check. There we go. Notification gang. Oh, you got a notification? That's great. It's probably because I didn't post a video on Sunday. I typically will post a video, at least one on Saturday and Sunday, and I didn't post anything. So that's probably why, with the lack of videos, you now get a notification for a video, fresh video on this day. So that's good to see, good to hear. Hey, Matt, still creeping from afar. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a member for this long, too. I appreciate that as well. So, any new positions you're getting into, M. Kriegs? I know you used to you get into a lot of different cryptocurrency. So, if you're getting into any other crypto positions, let me know. All right, let me. Good morning. Market futures are up. Should be a good day. Hopefully, woke fresh out the shower. I'm not. This is a blanket. I'm cold. I'm very cold. Hey, Matt, how's your time? I got in on it. I'm gonna add to it today. So I'm giving my updates to that. I'm giving like monthly updates, I believe, or it might be like weekly updates over on my Patreon. But I will go through it obviously in different streams and whatnot. It's just not going to be as thorough as an update. And if people really want updates, I can always do those on YouTube if they really, really want them. If it's something of a high demand, please let me know. Um, but yeah, my time's doing pretty well, and I can get into that later. I just won't do a thorough update like I did on Patreon, which I believe it's like a 6-minute video. So I didn't upload it yet, but I'm gonna be uploading it later today. um, haven't had much time in the morning lately. Yeah, I've been pretty busy as well for like month end close and stuff, so I haven't been able to trade as much. For crypto, I'm super bullish on. I always have trouble saying that. Tama something. Yeah, I know what you're getting at. I'm not really bullish on that. I understand you could see a massive increase, but I just want to get away from a lot of the positions that are 0.0000 like 1 cents. It just I don't know. Even though you can gain a lot, it just doesn't sit well with me. I like things that can grow from like $1 to $1,000 or like $5 to $5,000, something like that. It like I would love to see things like that because it's easily um understandable. I don't know what words I'm looking for. I've been struggling with words lately. It's easily digestible for a lot of people. There we go. Because when people see 0.000001, it's like, I don't want to get into that. It's less than a penny. But then when people see like something that's already $1 or $3 and has the potential to grow to 1,000, it's a little easy. uh, Aka Shib CRO for sure. Good to hear. I can't. It can't reach 1 cent in January. it can it reach 1 cent in January? No. Can it reach 1 cent in the next year? No. Do I believe it's going to make a move in the next couple of years? Yes. My timeline has actually gone up a little bit over the last year or so. Or sorry, my timeline has gone up over the last week or so to take off years. I know my timeline was about 10 years, but as you see, there's a lot of different burn rates that are supposed to be like implemented, whether it's a system-wide burn or even just the community. You have the SHIB army that's actually thinking about burning off a heck of a lot, and if they can actually get that to happen where you have 1 million holders that are burning off $10 every week. Depending on what the price actually is, this could be a massive burn, right? So it really all depends what the price gets to. And there's a lot of people that are holding and some people that may get out of it, but soon it's looking like it's settling around that 0.00003,000 or so. 3K% in the last month. I like Tulip Protocol on Solana's blockchain. I know you've been super bullish on Solana like for the longest time. And to tell you the truth, I was looking to get into them. You know this. I was looking to get into that in Solana before you said it, and then you said it, and I was like, all right, I'll get in there, and I didn't end up doing it. So that was a mistake on my part, but it's lessons learned. We did gain another follower on Twitch, so thank you for following Luna. I'll say Luna. These cats are starting to fight again. All right, let me go into my screen here. Start up here. These cats are fighting. So let me go into my screen really quick. Guys. Not what we do here. We don't do that here. It's not the move. All right, so currently looking at Shiba Inu here. Do I have a Twitter account? I do. I don't use it as much. I want to, but it's just so tough for me to even get time to like respond to a ton of comments. I would love to respond to comments in the first hour of me posting videos, but in the first hour of me posting videos, I post like 3 videos, a day, and then plus my stream. So I would be posting the videos, responding for an hour, posting that next video, responding for an hour, posting the next video, responding for an hour, which would be great. I just don't have the time to do it. So I need to find time to give updates. I give updates the best I can over in Discord. But I want to make that an open community to where a ton of people come to, gather information or spread information. And if a lot of people do believe in that position, then, you make a move into it. You share whatever your profits actually are, your losses, all of that stuff. I heard a lot from you, TMI, and STV. Let's see. Who's that? Unpredictability. Shib. It's like my favorite slot machine. I'm still in. Yeah, I agree with you. It's very tough to understand exactly where it's going to go. That's the idea with any crypto coin. You don't really know where it's going to go. Because SHIB could turn into something that could turn into something like Bitcoin prices, right? And I understand where you're getting at. You're probably like you're probably already typing, and you're like, it could never get to that level. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I understand that you're upset about that, but you never know what it could be. You never know how much will be burned off. You never know what system level burn they will do. You never know what will be implemented in a lot of these crypto coins, especially in the coming years. So if you don't know, it doesn't hurt to hold on to the long term until you do know, because people disagreed with what Bitcoin was going to get to, the prices that it would get to. People that were quote unquote expert analysts said that Bitcoin just isn't the future. It's not a thing. It's not good. It's not going to go to these prices. It's going to crash. All these other levels. Yes, I understand it does crash. The crypto market has ebbs and flows, and they weren't wrong there, but they were wrong thinking that Bitcoin would not get to these levels. So these experts don't know anything. So that's what I'm saying. If you follow a lot of these experts saying, hey, Bitcoin's not going to get to this level, or Shiba Inu will never get to this level, you never freaking know. With the current setup, yes, you understand that the circulating supply is way too high. However, if they implement some sort of system burn and say out of nowhere, we're burning off 90% of the coin because 90% of the coin is not held. Well, what's going to happen there? The price is going to freaking skyrocket because of the fact that they decided to burn off everything that's not held, right? That's the idea, or the what we need to understand about crypto is it's not like a business. Even businesses can actually make a quick decision to change up their overall business plan and everything like that. But crypto can do it literally at the snap of the finger, and boom, like you have a skyrocketing price, you have less circulating supply, everything's out there. It's just you never know. You never know. So don't think that something can't get to a certain level because again, you never know. Hey, end of the year prediction for SHIB. I actually see end of the year prediction for the next you know, like 2 weeks or so. I don't really see. I mean, I see positive movement because we saw a lot of negative movement. You know, these last 2 weeks in the beginning of December. But I don't see like crazy positive movements like we're going to see a skyrocket in these last 2 weeks. We might see a decent sized increase because of how things did fall. But I think a lot of the increase is probably going to come, first quarter, second quarter of 2022 or 2023. Wait, 2022. Sorry, I'm way out of it. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Did I see farm going to 50 or not? I would love to see farm to go 50 or 50. I currently am looking at the position and where am I at? Oh, I guess I must have exited out of it. Let me bring up Coinbase Pro real quick. So I was currently looking at it and I was like, $90 for a farm. Like, this is the worst time to have to pay for anything. Like, the fact that I have to buy a car, like right now it's at $89. Do I see it going to 50? I would love to see that go to 50. I would love to see it go to 30. I want to see this go to the lowest level it could possibly get to with 600,000 coins available. I mean, I would just, oh, I would be very happy because then I would be able to buy a crap ton knowing that this would have a solid swing trade and I could possibly see an easy $200,000, $300,000, like guaranteed basically. So currently, farm is at $89.40, and I'm holding 40 still. I want to see if I would be able to buy some. But the issue with this position is the fact that right now I'm deciding to buy one or two cars um, this month. And then also now it's the middle of the month again. So everything that is down, I can't make a move. And also, since crypto flows together, I can't really pull out of any other position. The only position I could pull out of right now, if I wanted to, is Gitcoin because I invested at $7. I pulled out my other 300 coins at $13. So I made or $14. So I made a decent amount from it, right? Doubled my money. But then this that sits there, now I have about 1,000 in here that I think could pull back. So, well, actually, it's making a positive move today, but I could take that out of there and put 1,000 in there, and then I could basically get another 10 coins, which would be great. But I want to be able to buy way more than that. I said below 100, and I would buy $1,000 worth, and now it's coming at the worst time possible. I don't want to pull out of Gitcoin because I think Gitcoin can definitely run, but I want to find a position that I can pull out to put into here so that I can see it run to $300 or $400 or $500. These cats are going to destroy that dog. All right, so we got 5 people on Twitch. Feel free to comment if you got anything to say over on Twitch. 154 people over on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out. SHIB will not go to $1 unless they burn 400 trillion tokens. This is the thing that I was talking about. If you haven't seen my spreadsheet that I build for crypto potential coins or crypto coins potential, I basically talked about in my last video how the SHIB army is thinking about burning off $10 per week. And if they can burn off $10 per week, we could see a massive increase in that price, a decrease in the circulating supply. So currently, if we look at this and we just apply a system level burn, right? We don't know how much they're going to burn off. We did see that there was a couple of articles talking about that SHIB will have a burn in order to enter the metaverse. I don't know how much it will be, whether it will be 30%, 50%, whatever it will be. That will be amazing. But let's say we see 50% per year. It'll take 10 years to get to $575 billion, which would get us to, a comfortable level of 5 cents at the current market cap, right? That's what would happen with that. Now, if we wanted to implement the burn based on what we do as the SHIB army and, maybe buying $10 and burning off $10, because burning off, let's say $520 in this next year is not going to be uh it's not going to be horrible compared to the amount of money that you would gain. However, I don't want to sit here and tell everybody, hey, burn off your SHIB or buy SHIB and burn it, because it's kind of a waste of money, especially if they're going to implement some sort of system level burn. I understand if we want to get ahead of it, but just think about this. The price right now is at a pretty decent high price, right? It's a level to where it can be comfortable with the 549 billion, or sorry, 589 total max supply, right? Now, just imagine if we had that $10 burn per 1 million Shiba Inu holder, right? That's $10 million, which at the current value, that would be about 333 billion dollars, 333 billion SHIB coins. Let me actually, yeah, 333 billion SHIB coins, which that would be per week. Now we need to burn off 161 billion per day in order to have that happen, which would be a total of 1.1 trillion per week. So burning off 333 billion per week is not enough. So how would we be able to have that happen if we stay with $10? Well, if the price actually decreases, let's say the price gets to some of these levels that it was at. Let me go back to where we were. A price gets back to some of these levels that it was at in the past, maybe down to here, 0.000007, right? Then you can get to a level where you're burning off a decent amount. How many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 zeros, right? If we do that and say 0.000007, right? Now per week we're burning off 1.4 trillion. 1.4 trillion, which would be way above the amount we need in order to burn it off for 10 years to get to 1 trillion in supply, which getting to $1 would be 1 trillion in market cap. For 10 years, that's probably a reasonable level for the market cap at some of these high points. So I think you can actually see this happen with a system level burn, or with the SHIB army deciding to burn off $10 per week. And that's literally just looking at that. If you actually see this total amount here, it would be to 74 in the next year, I guess. Be 74 trillion. That's what we'd be burning off. In the next year, we burn off 74.2 trillion in the first year. So, I mean, you could definitely see a decent sized burn depending on how many people want to burn off 10 or more, $10 or more. So there's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot that's unknown. So when you actually think about that, and there's so much that's unknown, I mean, it's tough to sell my position. I see it as a positive. Spending $270 with the potential to gain hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions of dollars, is clear to me. But that's, again, it's maybe a 10-year plan. It could be a 3-year plan. So we have to see. Smash the like button, peeps. Yes, everybody hit the like button. We have 61 likes, 175 people here. What's the news for ARNA? I haven't looked into it. Let's check it out. I like what Coinbase has done, like changing things up a little bit, with these here, seeing the top movers and all that stuff. ARNA. Is that a stock or I don't know. I have no idea. What's the news on that? ARNA. Look at this. ARNA. Currently it's up 90%. A lot of times you're going to see these things move like this. Now let me see. We saw a massive increase and it held that level. So from a level of $49 all the way up to a high of $98 and currently at $94. So this held this level for quite some time. It's not just falling. So this is definitely tricky for me to make a move into. I don't know what the news actually is. If there's any news, not really. After blood cancer, Pfizer, okay. I guess we have a lot of news over the last hour and 4 days. I want to see what the initial point was. Pfizer to acquire Arena Pharmaceuticals in a deal valued at 6.7 billion. That's probably the news right there. So just having that made it jump 90%. That's pretty huge. I do want to see what it's going to continue to do because how big of a jump that actually had, um, quite concerning to me. I mean, it could be a good buy or a good swing trade or day trade. I would say day trade out of it because the future is kind of unknown where it's going to go. But I I wouldn't like for the long term. I wouldn't chase it. I wouldn't get into it like that because I don't know where it's going to go. Jumping basically 100% is something that I really don't like unless I do like a quick day trade. Most crypto down right now. Yeah, it will never reach $1, dude. Stop dreaming. Okay. Well, I mean, this is the thing. I love these comments. I love those comments because when they do happen, I don't even think about them, but I'm sure you do. So when that actually happens, and you may be that same person that probably said, Bitcoin would never reach certain levels, and maybe you were that person, maybe you weren't. But there's always those people that say this will never get to that. Using absolutes is like the can be the death to anybody's financial situation. To be could be the death to anybody's situation in general. Um, uh, conversations. You using absolutes is not really a good thing as well. So just think about it. You saying it never could happen. All of these things could lay out. Any of these things could lay out that way, and it's literally saying 10 years down the line, this position could reach $1. Whatever I'm holding could reach 9 million or whatever the multiple is. So, I mean, it's on you to look at it for what it is right now and see what it could be in the future. A lot of people are looking at it now and saying, "Oh, you know what? It can never reach $1." Well, I understand that the current market cap, the current supply, can never reach $1, but uh, when you actually think about how things can change and how burn rates are affected and all of that stuff, I mean, you may be missing out on an opportunity. Um, Loop Ring. Loop Ring's currently at $2.34, I believe, or somewhere around $2.40. We're waiting for some positive movement there, but still holding on to my 900 plus, almost 1,000 coins there. I'm waiting for that to make a decently positive move up to 20 to $30 in the near future. 2021 was definitely a year of the meme coin. The funny thing is, I think it will continue, and it's not just about the meme coin being like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. It's about coins in general being solely based off of popularity. You see it all the time with all the new coins that come on. Every single coin, right? This is a new coin on Coinbase. You're going to see a jump in the time where it was introduced. It's literally about popularity. It goes from five cents to a level of 19 cents. People made a ton of money off of that, just seeing that large increase. It's the Coinbase effect. It's the KuCoin effect. It's the Gate.io effect. It's whatever platform it goes on, it's that effect. And then if you see a crazy amount of popularity, whatever gathers the most will continue to grow from there. So I don't know what like Wonderland will be. I really don't. All I know is that I'm trying to weigh my options, weigh my risk. And if I would go into something, here's Wonderland as we go into it, just to see how much I have staked. And currently, my value from 0.11 memory is now at 0.132. So I currently am up about $80 on my overall investment. So I'm happy with that. You see the growth in time. You see the growth in my APY, and I feel like I'm gaining a decent amount, and I can get my initial investment back, or I can let it play out. So how is my time doing? It's doing pretty good. in 30 days, I'll have $1,000, which I will double my investment there, and I'll be happy with that. And in 365 days, as it does stay the same, I'll have $473,000 laid in there if time stays the same. If time stays the same. Now, if time even goes down to a level of $5 in the next, I don't know, however many in 365 days, right? It goes from 4,000 to $5. I still have $540 in there. So I still made $40 on top of my investment if that does get to that level in 365 days. Now, in 365 days, if I'm looking at a level of $100, even if it gets down to there, I still made money off of it. Still made well over $1,000 or $10,000 in 365 days. So I'll be happy with that. Now, if it gets up to the level to where it gets back to $10,000, I'll have $1 million. So that's just I don't know what it will be. It could stay the same. This APY could definitely go down, and I think it should go down. But for right now, where it stands, I'm definitely gaining a decent amount for it, and I'll probably take out my initial investment somewhere around the 200-day mark, maybe something like that, and we'll see. But that's where I stand with. That's something like one of those positions that we don't know where it will go. Let's see. BFRI, BJDX, Dare, Ian, okay. All sleeping giants, pharmaceutical companies. Yeah, usually pharmaceutical companies are where it's at. I mean, where you can see a massive amount of growth, or you can see it fall off pretty heavily, right? If things get, like FDA approval, or you get some type of merger or something like that, it looks amazing. But then when something goes wrong, a test goes wrong, um, you know, FDA doesn't approve it. It's like you see something negative happen, it actually affects it pretty bad, and you see it drop by 50% or so. But yes, I would agree with you. Good morning, Matt. Gala also is a very good project for the long term. I heard it from you 2 months ago. That is a project that I'm very bullish on. Thanks again. Yeah, I mean, I was looking into Gala a while ago. Let me actually go into here and break this down. Where we're seeing a decrease in the price because of the entire market coming back. This could be a possible time. First, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate super chats. You guys are amazing for doing that. But yeah, 54 cents is where it currently is at. It's down 8% over the last day. Now, over the last week, it's up 19%. So you're still seeing that rise, but from that top of 63 cents, you are seeing a decently sized pullback. I would say if you're looking to make a move for the long haul, it does look like something that could be geared up for the future. I do not like, if you're looking something for the short term, a swing trade or something like that. 3.8 billion is somewhere around that average. It does have 28th in popularity, so it could push way above that 3.8 billion-dollar market cap, especially when we start to see more of this bull run with crypto. I think that will definitely take place. You are seeing a decrease in the volume by about 46%. Typical hold time 11 days. Let's look at over the last month. It's up 531%, which is absolutely huge. I would probably, if I was looking for a low point to make a move into, it looks like it's starting to slowly make its move back. I understand how you are seeing its ups and downs, its peaks and valleys. I would probably want to see something below the level of 50 cents before I get in there, but you don't want to pinch pennies to save dollars when you could actually gain a ton out of it. And you could be missing an opportunity as well. So yeah, I mean, the overall project looks good as well. So, and just the fact that it does move tightly here with CRO is definitely a good point as well. So yeah, very bullish. I can see how you're bullish. But what about farm? Again, I'm I'm very bullish on farm, and I can't believe it's down to these prices. The problem is that I'm again buying new cars, so that's that's an issue there. To where I can't put more money in there, or else I would be holding 50% of my total portfolio in farm. currently at $89, which is a very, very low price. And if it gets to even lower, I mean, I really want to get in there. I'm so tempted to find a different position, pull out of that position, put it into farm, and then go from there. Like I'm so tempted to do that. And I don't know how I would do it because again, I'm looking to buy different things and I don't have any free cash. Morning from Nigeria. No, Nigeria. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, Canada. Thank you for watching. I've never been to Niagara Falls. I should go. We should go. Maybe. We'll figure it out. How do you feel about Feg coin? I've never heard of it. How would I burn? I'll go through that. Let me actually um look at whatever this position is. Feg coin. How many times can I say it? Uh, See, I don't like these ones that are at point 0.0000000044 cents. Now I don't know what the circulating supply is. The volume is down quite a bit. The Over the week, it's up about percent. Over the month, it's down 42%. Over the year, it's up 26,000%. I do want to check it out a little bit on Coin Market Cap if I do have it. I don't have it up. Why don't I have it up? Sometimes I don't know. Bring it over here. So Coin Market Cap, let's quickly look at FEG. So yeah, I can't get behind. Total circulating supply is million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. 100 quadrillion is just too much. It really is. And the total market cap right now is 400, or sorry, not 400, $185 million market cap at these levels, which does show levels to increase where you could see it 5x in value. But again, it's way too risky, especially with the increase that it did see. So I don't know. I really don't like it. What's good, Matthew? What's your opinion on Stratos all-time high at $5? But I'm looking for a good time to get in. When I found out about it, it was at $1.20. Could you make a video on it in the near future? I possibly could. I don't know what that position is. Stratos. Currently at $1.79. And when you found out about it, it was at 120, and it did increase a little bit. You are seeing a market cap here at 35 million. So 35 million does show more of an increase here. It is 20% of the total supply. The circulating supply is 20% of the total supply, looking at about 20 million. So you can definitely see some massive movement here. I don't know what markets it's actually available on. So gate.io, not many markets. So when it gets introduced to more markets, you can see more of an increase. However, you can also see more dilution. I don't know what their process is in diluting the price, diluting the crypto price. So I don't know that there, and I can't speak on that. But currently looking at 35 million market cap shows a massive level of increase, right? You can see so much room for growth within that position, just getting to $100 million, seeing that triple in price. And then seeing that get to $1 billion, you'd be looking at a, 30x value. So I definitely see that as something that can increase quite a bit as it does get introduced on other platforms. This is a position that I would look at and go, yeah, it has a potential chance. It's on gate.io. Can it get introduced on Coinbase? On all of these other platforms that are out there. And then we can see what the price can actually get to. So it's interesting. I can say, yeah, you just have to remind me because I can't take notes right now. My note system is down. All right, so we got 232 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. I would love to get to 150 likes. That would be amazing. It really would. I'm going to go ahead and turn this alert box on. So anybody that does subscribe, we have alerts. Anybody that follows, we have alerts as well. Also, I want to throw a shout out to all of the Patreon members. Let me actually Go back here and throw a shout out to all the Patreon members here. You're going to see them on the screen. Every single person here, anybody that is part of the Patreon, thank you guys for being a part of it. Make sure you guys, hit the like button and push this video out to more people. But I really do appreciate all of the Patreon members that support my channel every single day, every month. As we go through this, and you guys are amazing. So if you guys want to join the Patreon, link is down below. We have a Discord group. We have a ton of videos. I have a new video coming out at 9 o'clock today. I'm also going to be uploading more videos today on there. And I try and post as much as I can on Patreon and, be active in the Discord group. So if you guys want to be a part of that, feel free to click that link down below and at least check it out. I have some free content on there that you can see an example of what you do get. So click that link down below and let me know what you do think about it. Let's see. Go back here. Okay. So I also wanted to quickly, I know we're not talking about stocks as much, but I wanted to talk about AMC because I did look at the chart exchange data for AMC, and look at this. 62% short on Friday. 62% short. That is insane that they are shorting it this much. Like consistently shorting it. I understand that we see a negative market. We see people that are selling, maybe institutions that are pulling out of certain positions. We understand that. But still being 62% short is ridiculous. I mean, I just wanted to point that out, and it's just crazy to look at that. We're looking at the short interest of basically 19%, 18.65%. And just because they have borrowed shares doesn't mean that that's shorted shares, that's borrowed shares. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that they're shorting it that much. Also, if you guys want to, another thing, if you want to follow me on TikTok, feel free to follow me on TikTok. I have 37.4 K followers over there. And go ahead and check out my TikTok. I haven't posted on there in a little bit. I want to post a lot more, but I like the content is, quality. I try to make it as quality as I can, just talking about different things. And whether I'm talking about how to get the black card, and I don't even know if the audio's on, but how to get the black card. How to get the Amex black card? This is one of those cards that everyone knows what it is when you see it. If you ever think of credit cards, this is the top of. So if you want to actually check out my TikTok, go ahead and do that. Anyways, let's get back to crypto coins. Let me take off that. You want to check out my TikTok? Feel free to do so. Where's my chat? There it is. I would love to learn options. I know it's risky though. Yeah, options are great, but they are pretty risky because you think about it. It's like, all right, if I believe in this swing trade, I get into this position and I know it's going to go up. Then you can buy the shares or you can actually trade options, which you would pay less for basically 100 shares. And then you would have that movement. If it moves $1, you gain $100. However, if you bought only 10 shares, you only gain $10 out of that dollar movement. So, I think I think options are pretty risky because you can potentially lose everything, everything you invested. Black card is very expensive to have. Yes, it is. Absolutely. And there, please do DD on CeeLo. I'll have to look into it in a little bit more. Than I checked out Wonderland, and it seems legit. Everything I read, I put a few $100 in the day of your video. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about if you guys are looking to put money into Wonderland, watch out for any of like the scams that are out there. Because what I did see is if you type in Wonderland on Google, it comes up as Wonderland, and you can actually see that you're putting your wallet information and all of that stuff on that site, which means that they can just take your money. It's a scam. It's a different one. So make sure you're putting it in the right area, just like you would with how they had with Dogecoin, where it's like send your Dogecoin here and we'll give you double the amount. It's ridiculous. It's not true. So make sure you do the right thing if you're going to do the right thing. But everything I read about Wonderland and staking it and everything, it just seems more and more legit, and it's just amazing. And I don't know how it could be like that, but I think it's better to not miss out on an opportunity and find a way to limit my risk in a way. And I've lost $500 before. If I can gain $500 elsewhere, that's fine. Now I want to see this. I want to see this go to completion. So people are telling me, hey, pull out your money at your wherever your you hit your initial investment or you double your investment. If you can pull out your money, then do so. Um, but I'm just thinking maybe I should just leave it in there. I should just let it ride and see what that can actually be in the next year. I let AMC ride for well over a year, right? And we're waiting for this to actually, it's not well over a year. It's getting close to a year. So I let AMC ride for about a year or so. I think I might be everything's blending together. But yeah, I would love to let this ride. And I know AMC is a different animal. AMC actually has like all the backing behind it. I know this has like a solid use case from what I'm understanding. Looking for a platform to invest into Wonderland. You're looking for a platform to invest into Wonderland? Um, if you want to invest into Wonderland in general, you can do it on gate.io if you wanted to, but that's just investing into Wonderland, not staking it. Staking it is a different story. I noticed that if you do put money into gate.io and buy Wonderland directly, it's going to cost you a little bit more money to transfer it over to your MetaMask if you wanted to do that. So the best way is to buy AVAX on Coinbase, Coinbase Pro if you wanted to. But if you're going to buy it directly from Coinbase Pro, you're going to have 3 days until you can actually take it out. So you want to be able to have the money in there already that's cleared, then buy it on Coinbase Pro or Coinbase and then transfer it over to Coinbase Pro and then send it over to your MetaMask. So you make a video on MDEX. Never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Can I make a full video? And it depends. Like so YouTube's all about like popularity and clickable titles and all that stuff. If it's not something that a lot of people are are searching for, then I don't want to make a sole video on it. I can definitely do a video if you really want it on Patreon and break it down. So that's the place where I would do a lot of my asks because I don't have to worry about the YouTube algorithm picking it up. So on Patreon, I can definitely do a ton of asks. Hey, do this analysis. What do you think about this? Well, yeah, I can definitely check it out, do a 4 minute, 5 minute video on Patreon. I think that's a great thing to do to break that down directly and also take into account maybe some of the the details on the white paper and your website and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, um, subscribe to my Patreon, any level, and then send me a message and let me know that you want me to do like some sort of a quick analysis or anything, and I can make that for public videos. So anybody that's at the $5, $10 level or whatever, you won't get all of the other videos if you're not in the $10 level or the profit hands level or the expert profit hands level. If you're in just the Discord level, I think we can do like different videos and suggestions and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's probably better. When I look at blockchain coming for shoot. So it's YouTubers' fault for the dumb clickbait titles. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I'm not like I hate the fact that I have to do clickbait titles or not clickbait titles, but clickable titles because technically I'm not baiting you into anything. I do believe that Shiba Inu can go to $1. I do believe that Shiba Inu can go to 1 penny. I do believe that Loopring can go to a higher and higher level depending on things happening. So I'm breaking down why that could happen or why that will happen, things like that. So I never I never actually clickbait you guys. I just make really clickable titles. So my click through rate is usually pretty high. It's just YouTube doesn't recommend my content. Like my click through rate for the last couple of videos that I've created was about 50 or more percent, and YouTube doesn't recommend it. It's all coming from subscribers. I just baited you into baiting us. I guess. I guess. Matt, you can sometimes set trends by talking about things other that YouTube's aren't. Yeah, I think you're right. I just I don't do it based on the YouTube search. So what other people are talking about based on YouTube, I do it based on Google. So if Google is coming up with a high trend in certain things, I usually will pull or put effort into making something there. Just because obviously that's what's in trend right now. But yeah, I know what you mean. Making something original is usually a way to set yourself apart and actually bring yourself up. Um, you know, I can't think of phrases right now. Set yourself aside from the pack. I don't think that's it. What do you recommend for someone who's looking for financial financial assistance with my current portfolio? It depends what you're actually like looking for. Are you looking for someone that's going to tell you what to invest into? Are you looking for someone that's going to basically break down what you have and say whether it is a good position or a bad position, and just give you an opinion, not really advice? Because there's nobody that's really qualified to do that. I would say even experts are not going to tell you, "Hey, get out of this position." I mean, there's depending on what it is. If it's really a really bad position and you have you have what 90% of your portfolio in there, then I obviously will tell you, "Hey, diversify a little bit more." But yeah, let me quickly go to what are we at 40 members only in the last 10 minutes. Sorry guys, I'm not going to go to members only today. Just because we only have 10 minutes and typically I do it around 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So sorry for all of the members. Jib is an ERC20 like most built on top of Ethereum. Uh, that's what I thought, which is why that threw me off. Oh, you're not talking to me. Hey Matt, what's your thoughts on SOS? I like SOS. It's just going to take its time to make its move. It's really going to take its time to make its move. If you're talking about SOS, the stock, I don't know if there's a crypto that's SOS, but no, SO. Currently, it is at $1.04 from where it was at $3 or $4 or $5 or even higher than that. Looking at this level all the way up to a level of $13, $16 of a high. It did settle and find a comfort zone around or between $9 and $4 or so. Did decrease heavily. I invested somewhere around here and bought in at three, was it 380, three something. So currently I'm down about 60 or 70% on my SOS position. It's not good, not good at all. I do see this coming back quite a bit, but I'm down a heavy amount on my SOS position, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sure that a lot of other people don't like it either, but it's not looking solid for this position. If we go in the past before this large increase, we did see it up to a high level of $4.68. So it just looks like a lot of things are pulling back, or this at least is pulling back. So we did see higher points way in the past in 2019. So it might end up being more of a long term play for me. I mean, a really long term play. I might transfer this to my Fidelity account as a long term play if it doesn't make a huge move soon, which is probably $7,000 that's invested, and I lost 60% of it. It's definitely gonna. It's looking like it's a longer term play. Uh, in terms of SOS, tax loss harvesting is a thing. I'm about to make SOS CTRM and ZOM, my taxable write-offs. Yeah, that's where it's tough for me. I can't do that because I did add to the position, so I have a wash sale on it. Um, Actually, I didn't sell it, but I do have a wash sale on it, so it's going to be a different situation with those. But SOS is definitely killing my portfolio. I think ZOM is definitely killing it. We are seeing a little bit of a push. We did see a push with ZOM, and I bought in more to kind of hopefully limit that loss and actually find myself as it can increase to maybe $1, $2. We don't know exactly when this bullish run will be and if it will even happen um, anytime soon. But we were pushing for the end of the year and it didn't end up happening. We see a lot of institutions that are pulling out, so not looking great over there. Um, why did the market react to COVID? So the market reacts to COVID because businesses react to COVID. Businesses want to save everything that they could save just in case something does happen. So they will pull out of their investments, and not pull out of all their investments, just like liquidate some of them, maybe 5%. And 5% could be a lot. It could be millions or billions of dollars out of the market, maybe even trillions of dollars out of the market, right? Um, so it obviously reacted because businesses reacted, not because people reacted. And when businesses react so aggressively, people start to react because of businesses pulling out so much. If it's dropped so much and you lose all of your gains, people start to react. And then you see on top of that, shorting that's going on because people see this continuing to go down. And by people, I mean hedge funds and institutions. They have the inside information. They have all of the push and pull into different stocks. 70% here, 80% here in certain positions. So if you know positions or institutions are going to pull out, short the position. That's what they're going to do. So then they short it. They make money off of it on the way down, as they already pulled out of their position. Like, so let's say somebody pulled out of, let's say Funko. I don't know. Somebody pulled out of their position of Funko. You've been a member for 2 months. Thank you. 2 months is amazing. Thank you for being a member for that long. Um, but yeah, I think what people will do is like if they pull out of, let's say, Funko, right, and they made $10 million from it. Well, now they take that $10 million profit, put it into a short position, right, and know that they're going to pull out, or that others are going to pull out, and now they just made money on top of that 10 million that they had there. So it sucks that they control the market so much, but they do. When they get scared, they make us get scared, which creates more selling pressure, and it's just ridiculous. What color is the orange icon? I think it's I want to say 6 months. Let me actually go to my channel here. Memberships. Orange is 6 months. And pink is 12 months. So if you get to pink, then I mean that's amazing. Then you have red. That's 24 months of memberships. That's crazy. If you get to those levels, I mean, thank you guys for supporting me for so long. It shows who, like, OG subscribers are and everything like that. There were some people that I saw in the comment section that were subscribers since I started, and I'm just in awe. I mean, it's crazy to see that people will be subscribers for that long, right? And to be a member for how long you guys are members. I mean, I really appreciate it. What's going on here? Something's happening. Um, Myth is, hopefully I'm saying that right. Mythian. Thank you for becoming a member, becoming a Money Makes Money member. I appreciate it. Again, it's very cheap. I make my memberships very cheap, and I usually like to do members only so we can get to all the comments in the comment section. But yeah, I really appreciate all the members. Again, if you guys want to subscribe to Patreon, feel free to do that because I'm gonna have a lot of ad-free content over there. And I think with the addition of just doing different TAs on things, I think it will be really good, whether it's cryptocurrency or stock related content. I think we can figure out a way of doing that. If the demand gets too high for that, obviously I'll push that up a level because I don't want to have the demand be to where every hour I'm pushing out one of those technical analysis videos, which means I can't push out any other content there. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content over in Patreon and in Discord. And if you want to join, the link is down below. Let's see. Go here and let's look at Let's look at my portfolios really quick just to see where I stand. So currently, my interest earning portfolio on Coinbase is at 6,334. We had a lot of these coins come back. So whether it's Ethereum, Algo, Cosmos, or Tezos, all of those came back quite a bit. It's taken forever to load. But in the past, I did see this go up to a high of $10,000. After Algo kind of increased drastically out of nowhere. This is taking a long time. There we go. Algo is currently at $1.49, which I think is a really, really good buy. Cosmos is at $23.31, which is an amazing buy, seeing how that was up to a level of around $40 or so. Tezos, that's at $4.28. Seeing how that was up to $9 ish. You can easily see that double just based on the price increase, not only with the 4.6% APY, and then Ethereum is below 4,000. And I have about $600 in there looking to gain about 4.5% APY. And Bitcoin has decreased, but that's not really a interest earning position for me. It's not going to be one of those. But yeah, that's what my interest earning positions look like. Also, we can get into my other portfolio, which you have seen. I have 16,686, which that has come back down from $24,000 all the way down to 16,000. So that sucks. I started with $15,000 invested into cryptocurrency. And even now, with the crypto market coming back so much, I'm still up. I'm still up about $5,000, $6,000 on my total investments there. So I'm really happy with that to see that I'm up that much. And also, I did put more money in Gate.io because I plan on making some investments there into a position called Pallane, which a lot of you are familiar with that do watch my channel. PI, that's one of those that's at about 1 cent and probably is pulling back even more. And I'm looking to buy maybe about $100 or $200 more worth of that. So, anyways, um, I think that's it. We are at 9 o'clock basically. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I really appreciate all of the people that have come through, all of the members, the super chats, all of the likes. We're almost at 150 likes. So if you guys can get me to 150 likes, I would really appreciate it. That would be amazing. Are you still in Safe Moon? Yes, I'm still in Safe Moon. I'm still holding, was it like $70 worth over in Gate.io? Let me see if it can automatically have a login. Because I don't want to have to, I have to log in all of that, which is going to be tough. I don't think I can log in fast enough. It's going to take me through email process and verification and all of that. But yes, I still have SafeMoon. I do have Doggy Coin as well, and I have PI over there, and I have $500 of like free cash over there. Which again, thinking about taking that $500 and putting it into farm because that can get me about what 5. So I want to put more money in there. But anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm not streaming on any other platform today, but thank you for watching. Hit that like button. I already said it. uh, I just want to say that I really appreciate all the people that are here. Again, what I think about Dogelon Mars. I'm not really the biggest fan of Dogelon Mars because the amount of supply, I believe. Can't remember, but I think that's it. The amount of supply is like 100 quadrillion or something. That's a lot. There were nothing wrong with looking for a new person if you think you're paying too much. At least I'm smart enough not to do my own. I don't think I would like prison. What? I wish I had a tax person that knew. Okay, you're talking about. I thought you were talking about me. That you're talking about me that you're paying too much. I was gonna say, oh, it's only $1. I don't know. Anyways, we got to 165 likes. Thank you guys for watching again. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a good day in the markets, whether it's the crypto markets or the stock market. But yeah, CRO is a good buy, I think, right now as well. But again, I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Shib, I don't know why sh- it won't even hit a penny forever. I I think yes, there's a lot on Shib to a dollar. I feel like I can't. There's just a lot of comments coming through. Chat just got weird. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching.